Hello everybody. Welcome to DRSL, the Drivers Room Sunday League. Starting with Mungino is battling for first place. Absolute classic race. And we should be very good racing here. Well, obviously America's got a little bit of a problem with Mungino in front of him. However, these American cars do like to slide, and it's an all-American 1970s standoff with all classic American 70s cars, really classics. The Camaro Z28s. We have the Super B, Trans Am, and a few more. So, on with the race. We start with Mungino and being attacked by Murkoff, taking the middle inside line. Unfortunately, such a slide from Merck obviously put him offline for the lead. Mungino takes full advantage, says thank you. We join JSR, who's I'm quite unfamiliar with. He's taken third, so he seems to be doing very, very well at the moment. Trout is in fourth position, leading a pack of 5, I believe. Nightmare Racer not too far behind him in the classic JPS, black and gold JPS livery. With Boss K, with it looks like the worn out kind of look of Boss K. That's fantastic. And with Mickey in 7th position, leading Camaro, who's literally just behind him. Followed by Craig, not too far behind, almost a second behind, but very, very good racing. Good colour scheme, I think. Monroe, obviously, right to the camera. And Monroe is in 10th position. Keep on going, Monroe. That's it. Carry on and on. It seems Lurs Drums has gone off, unfortunately, and looks like he's a long way behind the rest of the guys. So we will join Mungino and Merck in the front. So this should be entertaining nevertheless. However, we do have a long string of drivers. Look at it from a different angle. A different angle in a second. Hang on, just bear with me. We're on board with Nightmare Racer with Trout ahead, Boss K behind. Boss wants to get past, a little bit of a nudge. Let's have a look at Boss's view. Well, we're creeping up on Mickey here. Well, it seems that Boss is having a bit of a tough time to keep up with Boss. Keep up with Mickey, excuse me. But he is trying his best here. Unfortunately, Boss is having that bit of an acceleration issue, it seems. As we take a look on board with Mickey, he's Nightmare Racer in the black and gold classic JPS livery, Jean-Claire Special. Was a brand of cigarettes once upon a time. Battling there, I can tell you. That's something. Well, on board with Nightmare Racer it seems, right now. Tries to overtake Mickey. He should be able to manage it, being on the inside, but as it happens, not going to make it. Well, I think Mickey is clearly in the right car for the job, and Nightmare is not quite in the car that he likes. Better handling but less top speed. Oh, Nightmare just barged his way through there. That's a bit unfortunate for Mickey. And now he has Boss. So we move down the grid with Kamaru in 8th position. To be honest, I would expect him to be a little bit higher on this track, but he is 8th and it is early days. Monroe, it seems we have Monroe is on 9th position. Fairly good for Monroe, I'd say. You know, he's not the best driver in the world, I'm sure he'd admit that. But not coming last is any victory is a victory for him. Craig has clearly had a little bit of an issue because he's ended up on 10th position, which is a bit of a problem, since he obviously needs to improve his lap times overall, which he has done, so well done. And keep on going. Lewis Drums, obviously a really slow driver, had an accident right at the start, and now he's being approached by number 1. You know. Take the inside line, very, very good. Very good indeed. So, in second we have Murkoff, who seems to be doing rather well at the moment in second position. Solid second. So, you know, that's not too bad at all. However, he does have to catch up with JSR and overtake him safely. So this may cause an issue, this may not. But we will see. Sorry, not JSR. Lewis Drums, that's the fellow. Anyway. With JSR in the Trans Am, with Trout right behind. Trying his best clearly to get past JSR, but having a little bit of an issue. He's really trying his best here, and Mickey has actually worked himself all the way back up to 5th. So well done. He looks to be going very good for Mickey at the moment. That's good stuff. With a Nightmare Racer literally harassing Mickey for the position. So clearly Mickey will be under pressure. Boss K is just hanging on to the back of the crowd, and he seems quite comfortable in doing that. Is later on some of the cars can get considerable amount of tyre wear, and that's not very good at all. It means your grip, of course, will be very poor indeed. Okay, as for Kim, well, he's a long way off the main crowd here in 8th position in the classic DeVault livery. Unfortunately, we have Craig in 9th position, trying his best to catch up, but it's a tough old task he's drawn, unfortunately, with Monroe in 10th and Lurs in last position, i.e. 11th. Anyway, back to first position. Well, clearly Mungino seems to have got this sewn up early days, so that is fantastic. Good for you. And looks like he's going pretty well. Yes, the tyres seem to be a little bit worn, but if you can cope with that, that's fantastic, and he seems to be doing very well. Not too great on fuel though, I must admit. Murkoff is pretty much the same with tyre and fuel, so you know, doing well. Just can't quite keep the pace of Mangino. Trout, on the other hand, a little bit more fuel, but on the other hand, his tyre wear has been screeching a lot. Mickey, well, seems to be doing well on tyres, well on fuel. Yeah, it's worked out quite well for Mickey, I think, in 4th position now. So he's clearly challenging for 3rd. We are on Miyabi, which is technically a test track. However, we are racing on the Miyabi, which is the shortest full circuit that we have in GT Sports, and is also based in Japan in real life. So, have a look at Trout, who seems to be leading the pack at the moment, so it's well done for him. Mickey right behind him. Nightmare Racer, obviously trying to get to 4th position, and this will be fun to watch. Unfortunately, he takes the inside, but does he have enough power to come around? That's the point. Does he have enough power? And it seems he's losing out. Yeah, losing out to the position of 4th. So Nightmare Racer just nonchalantly stays behind. Should be interesting, with JSR behind him in the strawberry red, I think. Trans Am. Boss in the Camaro Z28. And with Craig a while behind, with Monroe just a little bit more behind. Amaro, well, shockingly, he clearly doesn't like this track, doesn't like the cars, and he ends up in 10th position. And yeah, it's clear to see that the Super B is not the way to go on this track. And as it happens, he is actually the only person to race the Super B on this track today. So he's by himself at the moment, and it looks like he's not going to catch the others, because he's got quite a distance to go to catch these guys up. It's going to be amusing, to say the least, I think. Well, thank you for joining my stream. Please say hello in the chat, as I will too. I'll try and respond to every comment that's made. So it's good. It seems that Monroe is trying his best to catch up with Craig and Kim, but I must admit, Kim's car doesn't really hold much juice, to be honest. I'm just not keen on Kim's car at all, simply. However, in the Camaro Z28, Craig says, thank you very much, I will take that position, and takes 8th place. And it seems that he's doing rather well at the moment, and that's great for Craig, is what he really needs to happen. And somebody has crashed out. I don't know who this is. This is wow. Yeah, that's the last position going in, with a Trout 8.7 seconds ahead. So it's quite a distance. So if you got any, oh, careful Craig, careful. So if you got any questions or anything sports related, i.e. car racing, motor racing, I will try my best to answer you. And yeah, and at least then we'll be on the same page. Always a good thing. Well, clearly Craig has got much better tyres and is now working his way up, which is a great thing. As you can see, GSR, these guys, well, look at Mickey's obviously trying his best to catch Murkoff here, who's well, actually he's a while away, isn't he? So yeah, with Merck trying to catch Boss, who I guess hasn't changed his tyres, going for a bit of an odd strategy here. I mean, eventually he's going to have to change his tyres. Eventually, with Merck catching him pretty quickly. Mongino has just gone in the pits. And we have Merck who has just set the fastest lap times so far, or rather fastest sector time. And we'll see. We're straight into second position after boss pits. With 10 minutes, well, just over 9 minutes left of the race. We are racing with Mangino, with not many people behind him, and there just saw sight of Mangino in first position. There he is, and if he can, if Merck can actually catch Mangino, then we'll have a good challenge on our hands for the last stint. With Mickey behind him, obviously nobody in front of him. People behind him are quite a distance. I think everybody is just about had tyre changes now. And switching to bots, we are taking a look. With the Canadian flag on the hood. It turns out that Boss has made the right decision, as he ended up in 5th. I'm pretty sure he started in 9th, so he's actually done very well on this track, so bravo to a Boss. Right now we have JSR, who doesn't seem to be doing too great, to be honest, but he is in 6th. He's just keeping on trucking, as they say. I know, that was a bad one. Okay, well, we've tried, clearly seems to be racing, no problems, no issues. With Craig trying to do a bit of catching up, which should be amusing. Because when there's trouble, Craig is not far behind. I hope he doesn't hear this. Sorry, Craig. No, I don't mean it. Okay. 9th we have Monroe. He should really take a better lining than that, to be honest, but there you go. Tomorrow clearly having issues with the car, sliding about all over the place. Just doesn't like the car at all. Really doesn't. We see Lewis in 11th position now. It looks like he wants to overtake people, but you know what? There's nobody anywhere nearby to actually overtake anyway. So I guess he'll just stay last. Mangino is approaching. JSR, is it? No. Tracks, perhaps. Yeah, might be racing. No. That was Monroe has just been lapsed by Mangino. So well done, Mangino. Seems to be lapping quite a few people today, so he's on excellent form. How is that? How amazing is that? Well, it looks like we have a bit of a standoff with Markov. He seems to be sliding around the track, not on purpose, I'm sure, but the car he's driving, Camaro, seems to be sliding an awful lot. And, yeah, so he's certainly not actually making it. Well, it looks like Camaro is in the pits, and looks like he's, well, needless to say, given up, by his own words. So that's a little bit unfortunate from Kim. I'm sorry about that, man. But clearly you were having problems with the car right from the start. I could see the problems. You were just not happy with the track and with the car combination. It just clearly didn't suit you. However, it does suit other people better than others, as you know, just like any track. But unfortunately, it's not Kim's day. So, onward, we have Mangino in first position. Yeah, and by his own words, I think we have an interview with tomorrow, and he says that the car is just too understeery and slow. So unfortunately, it's just not Kim's style. Simple, really. Okay, well, we travel on board Mangino, who's clearly approaching the other car, driven by Mr. Craig. Craig deliberately goes wide, gives Mangino a bit of room. Mangino says thank you very much and drives on. Well, it looks like we've only got just under 2 minutes. I wouldn't be looking for, even if I was racing them, which I'm not, thankfully. So we drive down the grid. Mangino in first position by 8.1 seconds. We have Murkoff second position, and Mickey slower still, 17.5 seconds. And fourth position, Boss and Nightmare, they have in fact been fighting all track long. And yeah, it should be an entertaining race, no less. As I can see, these two were fighting. Boss goes for the inside line. Can he make it stick? This is truly amazing. Can he make it stick? And it looks like he has. That's brilliant, because there's only just after this there's only one more lap to do, so there's on the final lap of the race, and this should be really good, so it should be entertaining. So we look down the grid. Murkoff passes a line. Lap. With Boss 3, 2, 1, and should be across the line with Boss in front. and Nightmare in, well, in 4th and 5th respectively. Mickey finishes in 3rd position. Great racing there. With Trout finishes in 6th. Mongino winning the race, no doubt. That's fantastic, good for him. Craig, I don't quite know what's happened here, but Merck has obviously spun out deliberately, just being a wise guy, and ended up in 2nd. But it's a fantastic race. Mung takes it with his Air Force One or Top Gun livery, and pole position, fastest lap, and the victory. What more can you ask for? So, with that said, I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.